From Anshei Sphard-Beth Emeth congregation, it's time to take 10 minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein.
Welcome to our discussion of Parshat Va'era, action. If we look in the Parsha, we see something very strange. Last week, Moshe had a lengthy discussion with God at the burning bush. And he told him such niceties as the idea that I'll take you up from the poverty, the affliction of Egypt, to the land of the 7 nations of Canaan, to land flowing with milk and honey. He told them that he is the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. He said he has seen their afflictions. He already told them all these things. Rashi says they had a discussion for 3 days. The question is, why again? The beginning of our Parsha, it opens up as if God and Moshe never spoke. He lays out the mission. I'll take you out of the land of Egypt. I will take you as my people. I will save you, and I will take you as my people, and I will bring you into the land of flowing with milk and honey. 4 different languages, perhaps 5 languages of redemption. And perhaps veheveti, I will bring you into the land of Israel. Why all of a sudden are we getting so flowery? What was missing from before that was not said already? And then it says that the Jews didn't listen. Moshe had told the Jews this flowery stuff. They didn't listen. Well, of course, they didn't listen before. Why are they going to listen now? They're complaining, they're mad. The workload has gotten worse since Moshe showed up on the scene. Why would this make things any better? Also, then after Moshe says, hey, nobody's listening, he says, you go there, you vayitzavim el bnei Yisrael paro melech Mitzrayim. I'm telling you, you go, take the Jews out of Israel. I'm commanding you and the Jewish people to take yourselves out of the land of Israel. What's that all about? We know he's supposed to take them out of Israel. Why does it say again, vayitzavim el bnei Yisrael paro melech Mitzrayim, that he commanded them that he has to take the Jews out? What's going on? I want to suggest the following. If we look at this one Rashi that piqued my interest, Rashi says the very first words of the Parsha, Vaydaber Elokim Moshe. He said, he spoke to him harshly. Dibur, as opposed to Amirah, is speaking like, I'm talking to you. You know, it's kind of a tough talk. Why is he so tough? Because after all, Moshe said, hey, God, why'd you make things so difficult? Things have only gotten worse. Moshe talked tough to God. God said, oh yeah? I'm going to talk tough to you. That made me think that perhaps this is a response to Moshe's complaints. What's Moshe's complaint? Moshe's complaint is, look, I'm not the guy for this job. Aral Sfatayim. Now, Aral Sfatayim can be taken as sort of a physical speech impediment, which is the way we usually take it. That he had a tongue injury and he couldn't speak. But it also could mean that he's not a flowery speaker. He's not there with all the synonyms and different adjectives and flowery language. And then he comes to God and he says, you see, I told you it couldn't work. Things have only gotten worse. And when I go out there, not only do things not get better, things get worse. And Hashem says, all right, have it your way. Tough talk. You want it your way? You want flowery language? I'll give you flowery language. I'll give you 4 or 5 languages. Votseti, I'll take you out. Vitzalti, I'll save you. V'ga'alti, I'll redeem you. V'lakachti, I'll take you as my people. Ve'veti etchem al haaretz, and I'll bring you to the land which your God promised to your forefathers. Go try that. Here is some beautiful language you can give them. It's catchy. It's a soundbite. 4 languages about Seiti, Vitzalti, V'ga'alti, V'lakachti, Ve'veti. You go there, try it out on the crowd. Moshe goes. He tries it out in the crowd. Lo Shamuel Moshe. They didn't listen. They had kotzei ruach, avodah kasha. They're working hard. They don't have time for this kind of flowery stuff. And Moshe says, you see, I can't do it. I'm no good. And Hashem says, let me explain something. You missed the whole point. Vayitzavim el bnei Yisrael. Go do it. Go take them out. This is not about flowery speeches. You're not going to go there as the great intellectual, the great philosopher, or the great poet and save the Jews because you're going to smooth talk Pharaoh into this. It's not about that. We're going to take action. And this parsha is about action. It's about the 10 plagues. And that's as active as you can get. He's going to bring vengeance, venom on the Egyptian people. That's what's going to get the Jews out, not the sweet talk. It's not about how flowery your language is. People think that leadership is about how glib a person can be. And no doubt there are leaders who lead by the tongue. Winston Churchill was a great orator. But in the end, it's action. It's the action that's most important. And that's what Moshe was told. That's what he was taught. We are given the legacy of these 4 languages. We have the 4 cups at the Seder because of this. This is our sort of our constitution, our dreams, our hopes, our goals. But it's not about that. It's about actually making it happen. In this parsha, Moshe begins to make it happen with 7 of the 10 plagues. This is beginning to happen. The redemption will happen. But it's not about words. Lo midrash ikar, ela hamaseh. It's not the talk and giving speeches. That's not the most important. What's important is the maaseh, doing it, getting it done. Why is this parsha sort of a rerun of everything from before? Because this was take 2. This was an attempt to sweet talk the Jews out of Egypt, and that's not going to work. No one's going to believe all kinds of flowery rhetoric. Being a redeemer of Israel doesn't mean that you get up and you give speeches about the redemption. You got to do it. You got to be the redeemer. And Moshe Rabbeinu indeed is going to take the Jews out. He's going to get it done. And with that, he will truly have become a great leader and will truly have brought the redemption. Thank you for joining us here at the Anshei Sphard-Beth Emeth congregation for a discussion of Parsha Vayera. Join us each week for a discussion of the Parsha, various holidays, and thanks to Jason Lefkowitz, our producer. Thank you.
This has been 10 Minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein. To learn more, visit asb.org.